Hello and welcome to day 3 of my 31-day challenge. Today we are going to be doing a swipe. I did a little one because again, I have 31 to do, so I didn't want to do too big of one, just to show you the basics of swipe. But first I have to show you the dried result of yesterday's, which is right here. The panel did curve, so I'm gonna have to put, after it's more dry, it is dry, but after it's more dry, then I will put some heavy stuff on it so it can flatten out and whatever. That's what happens when you have a panel, because it's very thin, and that's okay. And I don't really like the edges, how they turned out, so I'm actually just going to paint a very thin border of black or white around it, just to give it a nicer look. Easy peasy to fix, especially when it has that thin of sides. So I'll be doing that later too. So today, with swipes, you need to have a solid layer of a color. I decided to do black, which is also one of the reasons why I decided to use this board. Again, it's one that was pre-used for I was gonna use it for something different, and I had extras laying around, and so now it's being repurposed. So this is perfect because I have a black background, so then it won't matter if some of the sides show through for some reason, especially since they're sharper sides than canvas sides. That also makes a difference. Okay, so the things that you need, I'm trying to do this semi-fast. Things you need is a base color, usually like black or white. You can use whatever color you want. You need some wet paper towels or some stiff plastic or something. A lot of people use different things like protector sleeves or whatever. I like the wet paper towel method, and I will show you that today. Then you need some different colors. You do not need much. Like, I still have too much even in this little cup of what I'm going to be using of this color. So you do not need much because it's mostly negative space. A lot of it is the negative space, and then the different stuff that you do with it is just really pretty. There's tons of different types of swipes. I could do several days worth of just swipes, but I'm just kind of give the gist of it. If I decide to change it around and do another swipe later on, showing you a different swipe, I might do that. But for now, I'm just doing this kind. So I'm going to pour my black, and I'm going to use, this is my spatula that I use. It's an omelet spatula, but it works wonderful to spread. Some people use a blow dryer. Some people just use a stick. Or a palette knife, which is wonderful. All of them are wonderful, but I learned this from one of my favorite YouTubers that does Dutch pours. Her name is Canella Sirocco. You should totally follow her. She does Dutch pours, and she's where I first learned about the omelet spatula, and I just really like how it can spread and do a really nice job of that. So that's what I do. So I'm going to I want to do the sides. I'm just trying to think. I think I have get some paper towels so I can wipe this off. And I only use this for my paints, so you definitely don't want to use it. If you're using it for paints, you definitely don't want to switch and use it for omelets. I have some of my Artist Loft Black, which is the kind that I'm using here. Actually, I think I might want to go a teeny bit thicker. I'm going a teeny tiny bit thicker. Just because I don't want any problems with it when I swipe. But I have a bottle of it too, so that's actually what I'm going to go around the sides with, so I can get all the sides. probably a better thing to do. Okay. Just to make sure I have the sides. And I will go through and make sure that I have all of the sides really good and done before I'm done. Not a huge deal to do. And then what you can do, there we go. What you can do if you don't have all the sides. Oh, I didn't even turn on my light. I'm so sorry. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, the sides are, my light is in the way for doing this part, so pardon me. Ooh, don't spill. Okay, you can tap the sides, the undersides with your fingers and get some of the bottom parts that haven't been done yet. Grab some from the bottom. Make sure the corners are done. And all that good stuff. Okay, before I start adding any of the colors, which I will talk about in a second, I'm going to blow dry. That's a different video. I'm going to pop bubbles. Because there are bubbles. You can see them or not through the camera. That is different. I know I didn't move any of the black around the second layer that I did. It just kind of is self-leveling itself out, which is awesome. Okay, so the colors I'm using today are Master's Touch Gold. Master's Touch is the Hobby Lobby brand. Master's Touch Purple Red. Master's Touch Viridian with our Artist Loft Iridescent Medium. Iridescent Medium is super cool. I love it. It is, I'll show you. It is this. It's just basically makes anything that's plain sparkly. And it's really concentrated. And it's, I mean, it's just like normal acrylic. It feels like normal acrylic, but it's super, super shimmery. So you just add a little bit of that and it can make any of your colors shimmery. This one is a mixture that I did from a previous video that has a green and Artist Loft white. This is Deco Art Metallic Ivory Pearl. I did use this yesterday. This I also used yesterday a little bit, and this is Artist Loft white with primary cyan, yeah. And then this is Folk Art Metallic Rose Gold. So I'm going to be using those today. We'll see how it works. These are mostly colors my daughter picked out. Again, she's 6. We'll see how it goes. But she did pick pastels, which is perfect for a dark base. So we will see how it goes. So again, not much is required. Not much at all. So I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to do 2 different kinds. And again, you don't need much. Okay, so I'm just doing that a little bit, and that's probably still too much. Still, maybe I might not do all the colors. We'll see. Whoop. And it should be dropping off of your stick a little bit easier than that, so I probably should have thinned it down. That one's a little bit better. And this is ivory. And that's better. And this is the... okay. Again, I'm trying to do this fast so I can... okay. So, I have some dots, and that's okay. So, I have a wet paper towel strip, and I am dipping it in some Artist Loft white. So, I'm dipping the end of it. See? Just just the end of it, okay? And then I'm going to take it and diagonally for this purpose, I'm going to swipe across very lightly across that. And I might swipe it again with some black, actually. I take a completely different towel because those ones are pretty much useless after you use them once. That's why some people use plastic, because then they can use they can wipe it off and use it again. So I'm gonna go back over it with, actually, maybe go over it this way with the black. Okay, and I couldn't see that, so I have no idea how that turned out. Okay, so that is not doing what I wanted it to do. So I think I might cover over it. We'll give it a minute because it does develop some really cool cells when you're done. So I think I'm gonna go and do something else for now, and I might scrape that and do something else with it. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay. Now I'm going, because I used so many. So let's see, I'm gonna pick a couple of the colors and go kind of in a diagonal straight across, and then we'll see what happens with that. So I'm gonna do some gold, and I'm actually gonna pour it. You know what, I think I need more water. Just a smidge. Again, these are not going to be perfect, and these are not to show you that I am amazing professional at all these different types of pours, because some of them that I'm going to be doing later on this month, I have never ever done before. So this is just a challenge to see all the different types, and I wanted to video it to show you the fun that I get to have this month. So I'm still learning at all of these different pours, so we'll see how, okay. We'll see how they turn out. If they don't turn out, then they don't turn out. And that I have to, if they turn out, I can sell them. Yay. If they don't turn out, then darn. Okay, and then I'll do the pink. No, you know what? I think I'm going to leave the pink out. I'm going to do this one, which is the Viridian with Iridescent. So far, these both have metallic-iness to them. So maybe I'll just do the metallic. And so I'll go for the ivory. Oh, you know what? I should have done. There's a lady on YouTube. It's called COZ Creations. And she does, she almost exclusively does swipes, and she's really good. So you should go and follow her to see way better swipes than I'm doing, because she's like totally, like, that's her jam. Okay, so I'm going to take and I'm actually going to dip it in black this time because I want the black to go over it too. So we'll see how the black does. Definitely getting a much better result than my last one, for sure. That's the type of thing that I want, because it just produces so many cool cells, and it started fading away a little bit here. So, but I actually, that's what I want. So I think what I'm gonna do is these stinking sticks. Some of them are great and some of them are sticking to my pad. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go like that. Boop. And add some more black here. And that is how we take care of that. like it never happened. And this, boop, take care of that. Okay, so I like that. I might play with it a little bit and swipe it again. We'll see. So I do really like that. So I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna do a smaller one right here. The downsides of not doing it live. It's figuring out if you want to do it again with different colors. I think I'm gonna stick with the iridescents. Maybe not even the Viridian, and maybe just the golds and the ivory. Because I do like that look. So I think I'm gonna do that here. And this one. Start it off so it can, that's what I need to be doing. Starting it off so the drop doesn't. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna do another one. Dip it again in the black because I did like that effect. And we start off the edge a little bit and drag it. And it didn't go off the end. So I'm gonna take a little one, because I did cut different sizes. And I'm going to swipe it again, this time like that. That's cool. Okay. Let's see, I think I'm going to swipe maybe, and I don't have gloves on because I'm not tilting today. So that's why I don't have gloves on. I'm still getting dirty, but that's okay. I'm okay with spots. But getting it all over my wedding ring, that's not so good. Okay, so I think we're gonna go the opposite way with this one and see what happens here. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. So it does take a little bit for it to pop out. And then I think there is another kind where you make a line and you go opposite of where you want to go. So maybe I'll show you. I'm sorry, I get indecisive sometimes, especially when I'm starting to like the thing that I do and I'm not sure where I want to go. I kind of like how that is developing and how it kind of did its own thing. So I think I might show you. I know this kills me, but I'm gonna do this. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit more of my gold underneath, and the blue. Did I even use the blue? I can't even remember. Whoa, hello. That took over. You're gonna see what I mean by the okay, I did the ivory. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a bigger swipe. I did cut some that were a little bit bigger. I just didn't pre-wet it, so now I'm gonna go with my paper towel and squeeze out some of the extra water because I don't need all that water. Okay, so now I'm going to dip it in the black. Actually, I don't, because I did a strip of black right there. So actually I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go here and I'm going to go like this and show you what happens when you do that. I think I went too far into the, maybe too far into the black for you to see. So I'm gonna go a little bit less. That should be interesting. And I'm totally doing what I just told you not to do by using it again. I probably will scrape this if this doesn't turn out. And try again. But with swipes, it's a lot easier to do that because you're not doing the entire thing. Oh, that was interesting. So I definitely have too much black going on there. I'm not liking the design. I still like that part. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the scrapey scrape again. So I'm going to do that. I know it's a lot of paint. Lots of paint. I'm actually going to move some of this paint down. Okay. So I can cover, and I do have more than what was in here. This is just what I poured to see the consistency of it. Just wanted to see the consistency. Trying to keep that one intact because I do really like that one. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to torch this again because there are yet again bubbles. I wanted this to be a quick video, but I'm a little bit more picky with my swipes. So I think I do like that, and that's like morphing and like moving, which is fine. Oh, there's some more bubbles. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do less. Maybe go down this way a little bit to kind of give it a different composition. My gold is almost out. That's okay. Trying to do as little as possible. Do a little bit of the Floridian. That was not next to it. That's okay. There we go. Okay. Rose gold is super pretty. I do like the rose gold. Okay, so now I'm gonna go across and maybe do a design instead of going straight across. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. And then maybe I'll do opposite here. And then maybe I'll do another swipe that way. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Do you need to add a little bit more black to the end here? These swipes go funky. Okay. I'm kind of digging it. Gonna wait for a minute. I'm gonna do some side fixing a little bit. So I can see if I like this or not. What is that side like? Pretty much non-existent. Sorry for my head in the way. Okay. So we'll see. Maybe I like it, maybe I don't. Maybe I need to have some accents going on here. Let's move this off. Very abstract. Very interesting. I go to the end. That looks a little bit more flowy. I am liking it more. Just wondering if something else needs to happen. Like maybe a teeny tiny bit in the corner. Off-white. And the Viridian. Okay, I'm running out of paper towels that I have prepared. Didn't think I'd be fussing so much. Okay, so now we're gonna just do a simple swipe. Just set it down. Okay, my video got cut off, so sorry about that. I need to... I did something here, and then I didn't like it, so I just need to add some more black. And then I think I might just call it good, because I don't want to be fussing for... This has already been a very long video. I don't want to be fussing forever on it, so... Oh, that's actually adding some shimmer to it, because there's some shimmer on it. Ooh. Okay, so I did use my stick to just kind of make it a little bit different design right there. A little bit of stuff here, so I'm seeing stuff on the... So I think, actually, I don't know, do I like that there? Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to call it good. I'm going to I think I am running out of... I'm running out. My husband uses this for his 3D printing stuff, so I need a refill. Okay. I think I'm going to call that good, and then I can pause it and bring you down to see what the results are down below. So you can see the funness that was the frustratingness on my end. And I'm just making it all black just for fun because it's going to drop more. But anyway, so let me pause it and bring you down. All right, here is the finished product. I do have the flash on so you can see the shimmer and some of the really cool cells that it did create. So not too shabby. I've only done a few of these. So it didn't turn out too shabby. The black is definitely making it focus not as good. That one, that's my favorite part, I think. I really like that. So, and it did turn, ooh, that's shimmery because of the stuff that I used. The stick that I reused. So that's kind of cool. It's got some definite shimmeriness in the rest of the painting from swiping and clearing off and swiping again and clearing off. So there you go. There is my day 3 of my 31-day journey. I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see my journey from now until the end of May. And I would really appreciate it. And please comment below and let me know what you think and what colors maybe you want to see in my next pour. Tomorrow, let me look. Oh, no, I don't have my, I was going to look on my planner because I have it all mapped out what I was going to do. So I guess you'll have to find out tomorrow. It'll be a surprise. So stay tuned for my video tomorrow and I will see you later. Thanks for joining me. See ya. Bye.